Good?
Good. Good practice. We took a little off their legs, took a little of the time off the practice to create some walkthrough opportunities because we had a great practice last evening. I didn't want to take them down too far, but we finished with a spirited deal, and it was a great clock drive with an excellent kick by Kip. So I was pleased to see it go through, and that hopefully will build some confidence.
Kevin a little sharper today?
Yeah, much sharper. I thought he was maybe as good a practice as he's had. Hopefully he can follow that up with another great one this afternoon.
Backyard work. His backyard work paid off?
Exactly. Exactly. Nothing like being in the backyard.
For a quarterback, sometimes is that all you need?
What's that?
Just to kind of get back to basics and clear your mind, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's definitely just like anything that requires, skill and touch is a confidence thing. A golfer with confidence can hit any shot. A golfer without it is playing defense all day long, and you just have to have confidence. So we want to coach him hard, but we also want to remind him that he's a good player.
With a guy like Randall Carroll, who's a playmaker, but who's been inconsistent, how do you kind of balance the need to get him the ball with the way that he needs to earn the right to play?
Well, it's a great question. Randall's a weapon for us because of what defenses have to do to protect against him, because he can get past him. We had a chance today to hit the ball down the field, and we underthrew it. Granted, it was the first time we threw it, but we'll see that, and we'll be better the next time. But he is always going to be a huge weapon. Now, with respect to him earning his spot, he works his tail off. He works his tail off in blocking. He works his tail off in special teams. I'm pleased with his work ethic. We want to keep him on the jugs where the ball catching becomes second nature to him. But he's earning his keep.
Has he suffered at all from the fact that his recruitment being so public, in the way that between USC and UCLA, they kind of have the eyes, maybe feeling pressure of the city?
And there was a lot still to be done as a wide receiver. We played him early because of what he brought to the table, but he's just really now blossoming. I think you saw a little of it at the end of last season where he hit the two big plays against Arizona and Arizona State. We had a chance to hit him against SC, missed the pass. But he's a guy that it's hard to stay with when he gets vertical.
He'll benefit from better quarterbacking.
No question. And as we get more polished as an offense and we start figuring out, do a better job protecting, he'll get more chances downfield.
You talked a little bit about the competition at guard between Capella, Ward, and Sid.
Right. I think all three of them have shown flashes of being really good. All three have been inconsistent. With Alberto, it's clear to understand. With Capella, we just moved him to guard in the starting camp, so it's easy to understand. With Chris, we just got to keep his feet in the ground. Chris is a very talented, good player, but right now he's playing on one leg too often, and he loses his power. A guy that size needs to play with power, and to roll the other guys in there creates competition for Chris. So he's got to answer the bell, and that's what's happening across the board, a lot of positions, and that's why we're going to be better for it.
Overall, how's your pass protection developed from the beginning of fall to now? It looks like it was improved today.
It was better today. Look at the film and make sure that the pass rush is what it should be. But we're better today, and we're going to get better. Like I said, a year ago, we were woeful in pass protection, and the trickle down into the passing game, and the end result was something I've never been a part of, and I was not going to be a part of it again if I can do anything about it. So we had to devote some time to pass protection. As we were trying to learn the new offense a year ago, obviously we let that part of the game drift away, and we can't afford to do that.
Richard out of the boot?
Richard's out of the boot, and he's optimistic that he'll be back before the scrimmage. We'll wait and see, as I like to say, the prudent thing.
Favorite word?
Your favorite thing?
I don't know if these guys asked you about it last night, but did you see the Miami allegations? And
I've just been seeing the ticker on the bottom of tell me what's going on. There's a convicted felon that's a Ponzi scheme guy that supposedly gave lavish gifts on their
73
but I heard players and staff, coaches as well.
72 players, I think 7 football coaches, 4 basketball coaches.
Gifts, prostitutes.
Hotels.
paid for an abortion.
It didn't include a rapper this time. That's the good news.
It's let me just say that the world is a complicated place. There's lots of people out there that want to get close to these kids. And when you get to know these kids, you realize a lot of them come from tough backgrounds where money's not plentiful. So when you get an opportunity to have things that otherwise you would never have, it's tough to say no. We just have to do a great job of educating these young men about, what really is going on when somebody's handing something for free. Because as we all know, there's no such thing as a free lunch. So we just keep doing our best and keep our fingers crossed that our guys will make great decisions.
Well, it's a case like something like this, being a case in point thing, you guys can...
Always. In our locker room, we have what we call the wall of shame, basically where we put up every newspaper clipping or every transgression across the country. Because it's easy to learn when it's you, but it's better to learn when it's someone else, so that you don't make that mistake and you avoid that mistake the next time that temptation is in front of you. So I just, I hope that things get cleared up, that all these different places where problems are going on, having been a part of problems before in my past, they're no fun. I hope that there's quick resolution, and we'll just hopefully move forward, and our guys will learn from others' mistakes. Everybody good? All right, thanks.